For those of you who know me, you know that I like to play branded when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! You know I look at all the different lore decks within the Albaz archetype, and I mash them together to make a big old branded lore pile. And I do pretty good for myself. But today I was disrespected.
What a duel. X-Slayer, good game, man. Good game. Good game. Really good duel. I don't know anybody that plays that branded deck as good as X-Slayer, man. Plays that deck well.
And you know, Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything is my buddy, you know, he's my pal, he's my good friend. But to see him say what he said, and to see his little smirk twitch, I knew he was rage baiting me. I knew even more that he was rage baiting me when he doubled down on it.
Yeah, no, I said what I said. X-Slayer is the best branded player that I know. I know that hurts Kenny. I know that deeply hurts Kenny, but, you know.
And so I challenged Dylan to a duel to show him what the updated branded deck can really do.
Okay, so I did not have my microphone on, so you're gonna have to deal with in post Kenny. But there's still Dylan's audio, so at least there's that.
Oh, Super Bully is unlimited, Codemaker. Okay.
We're gonna go second, but we still have a chance to see what our hand is hitting for. And would you look at that? It's immaculate.
Okay, let's see how we can cook here. Oh no, Super Bali is absolutely the bane of my existence. There's no doubt about that.
I'm sorry. A special summon, I gotta use it.
And oh, Maxie, please, man. Oh, what do we do? Quantum, what's going on? Good to see you.
At this point, I'm gonna just let him do his thing and draw my cards. That Tally-Ho Springins, though, is gonna go crazy on the next turn.
I mean, this is worth it. All right. I mean, Kenny knows what's coming. What has an activation window?
Bro, chill. Why you all up in my business? Don't worry about it.
Kenny knows what's coming. And now we'll see what it's all about.
This Liger Dancer was slapped down against the last branded player he played against, but this won't work against me.
We do have a nib as well. That gives us a little bit of an extra insurance play here. But Kenny's got 7 cards to try to beat over Liger. And we'll see if it happens.
I have a lot of good cards, but I don't want to waste them. That LunaLight Liger Dancer has a crazy destruction
I will
effect.
say personally, if you ask me right now, Dylan, how are you feeling about this duel? I feel pretty good. You know what? I feel pretty good. Because again, Nib will blow up his board. It will not do anything to Liger.
So I tested the waters with Lubellion, and I don't think he has an Ash because of it. I go and grab the Bistral Aluber. Realistically, I should have grabbed Saronir, but it still does the same thing. In this moment, I'm going to choose to normal summon, not that Aluber, but the other Aluber. That would have been really bad. And this Aluber is going to get us branded in high spirits. Adding this card is going to let me reveal the other Aluber that I just added off the Bistral. And since there's no Ash Blossom, I don't really have to worry about anything. We're going to play it out a little differently than usual. We'll send Albion for sure, but instead of grabbing Fallen of the White Dragon, we'll grab Tri-Brigade Springin's Kit. And that is going to go crazy next turn. The Bistral Aluber becomes Fallen of Albaz in the grave, so Cartesia can special summon. The world is my oyster here. I can go into Synchro plays, I can go into Z's plays, but I realized midway through my thinking process, I need my Therian King live. And the best way to do that is to fuse off with Cartesia and Tri-Brigade Springin's Kit. Once our fusion hits the grave, we can trigger its effect along with Tri-Brigade Springin's Kit. Kit will bring out another level 4 for our Xyz plays, while Grand Guignol the Dust Dragon can dump to the graveyard Sprint the Iron Dash Dragon.
Kenny may have calculated a victory, but a path to victory, but he does not know we have Nib. And that may save us.
He doesn't know my deck deeply disrespects Nib, but it's okay. Now we're gonna have 2 different Alubras on the field, and I once again can go into pretty much anything here. But I need to get around that Liger Dancer's destruction effect, and I don't want to waste my Ecclesia. So the best option is to bait the effect by going into Springen's Merrymaker. I'm gonna use his effect on summon to dump a Springen's monster, and see if he decides to pop a card.
I'm gonna wait.
He doesn't take the bait, and so we send off our Springen's Rocky to the grave. It's not going to do anything in there, but we try to go up into Gigantic Champion Sargus. And if he lets Sargus go through, we might be able to make our way to an unbreakable board.
Now I'm gonna use it Spriggans.
Not gonna lie, at that moment I was not expecting Nibiru, but the activation has caused his own demise, because that Nibiru will trigger Grand Guignol to get the one monster we need to beat over his Liger Dancer.
See, that I do not believe he was expecting. And we still have our Liger board wipe as well. So I feel pretty decent.
See, in my head, I'm in the clear right now. He doesn't have Ash Blossom because he would have used it on Aluber. So now my Dogmatica Ecclesia can search out any Dogmatica card I need. And the card I'm going to grab is Dogmatica Matrix. Now for those of you who don't know, that card on activation grabs any Dogmatica ritual monster or ritual spell. But if your opponent controls a monster, you can grab any Dogmatica card on top of that. So essentially, I can grab both of those cards. I'll grab this 4000 attack beatstick and this ritual spell card that lets me send extra deck monsters to the grave. And I think you know where we're going from here.
Yeah, well, he's got to get over this monster that's like unaffected by things. So basically, he's got to get a monster that has more attack than it that's also unaffected. Oh, this might be it. Uh-oh.
So, quick recap. Our Dogmatica Ritual protects all Dogmatica monsters from extra deck monsters' effects. So it and Ecclesia won't be able to be destroyed by his Liger Dancer. But if I put anything else on the board, like my Therian, it'll just be fodder for destruction. So our best bet is to swing and then prepare for the next turn.
I mean, we're still going to use it. I have an idea.
That's entirely good with me. We're just gonna swing over your guy. And then, to put the icing on top, we're gonna use the Fallen and the Virtuous to pop your Nibiru. And you know what? I'm thinking we're gonna send... What did we send? I don't remember. Titaniclad. That makes sense.
Yeah, I should have saved Nib.
The Nibiru was indeed your downfall, but saving it wouldn't have helped. Now, all I gotta do is hit you. What is that?
I'm gonna negate this. And the main reason I'm gonna negate it is because I don't want his battle phase to just go crazy here. Because we need to, like, end the battle phase, get to main phase 2 in order to have a chance. Our only chance is gonna be Heavy Poly, I think. And I don't... If he has something that negates Heavy Poly, we're done.
Hello.
If he doesn't have something that negates Heavy Poly, we can still win, I believe.
So basically, I went and put a negate on the field. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want him to do anything else. And then I got a delayed Fallen of Albaz incoming. Now, I'm going to use Albazoa's effect. That's going to have him send half his extra deck straight to the graveyard.
Luckily, I have enough crap there.
Hold on, brother. We ain't finished. As long as I control a ritual monster, I could look at either of our extra decks and rip one card.
Oh, he's just... Oh. We lose. We lose.
The Tally-Ho Springens is my extra insurance, netting me a Springens kit. Now, I'm locked out of the extra deck this turn, but next turn I can go crazy if I add a Branded in red.
Yeah, Brandon didn't even do any of the work. It's all the Spriggan stuff.
Well, I'm not sure if Dylan knew that Branded and Springens are connected, but he should know now for sure. Because now my Springens kit is going to add Branded in red, and we're going to pop off crazy on the next turn.
Can we win?
I genuinely don't know, brother. I have a lot of end phase effects, and you have a rock and a pendulum monster.
No, I don't think so. Sadly.
We're gonna keep it nice and simple. Albion's gonna set a card, Titaniclad is going to add a card, and Cartesia will come back to the hand. Albion will set Branded Retribution, so we can negate any extra summon they can have. Titaniclad is going to add, more than likely, Fleur de Lis. Yep. That way we have a negate, and then Cartesia will come back to the hand, so that if we do get to Fallen of Albaz, we have ourselves a discard. Now, Dylan, how do you proceed?
Yeah, I'm 40 now. Not yet. I'm almost getting to the point where you can round up. I mean, I'm turning 32 in 3 months, so I'm
don't mind me.
getting
I'm
up
just
there.
gonna negate.
But
Keep talking.
No, I'm so happy to hear that. And you know what? That's why I always, I always kept that in mind, that there may be, like, younger people watching my channel, and I always made an effort to try to be more, like, on the family-friendly side for that reason. And so, that kind of message really does mean a lot to me.
Negate
so thank you so much for the kind words, and yeah, I really appreciate it. We're gonna keep going. We're not gonna stop anytime soon. We're counting down to Jump Festa, where maybe we're gonna get another show. Well, no, I mean, the big thing you can tell with my age is my hairline. I mean, my hairline is going bad. I mean, I really, and I'm being serious, I may have to look into going to Turkey to get hair plugs. I'm certainly considering it. Because I am balding, and that happens. I'm a 31-year-old man. It happens.
Bro, I thought he was competing with Senna.
There's no reason to act like it's not happening. So the question is, what can you do about it? And, Turkey could be on the list. I need King Neptune's crown. I do. You're right. We've lost the duel.
Honestly, at the time, I did not know what his card was doing. So I just went in and hit a Brandon in red real quick.
Right after this duel, I'm going to play my, It sounds like something was surgically removed from your voice. Okay. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm going to do it. I'm going to find my, first video on the channel. Videos. I do not remember my first video being a camera video. I don't know why on earth. I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Vrains era, and yeah, it sounds the same. Okay, good. It sounds the same. The Vrains era, yeah. So it's probably been like 7-8 years, yeah. I know for a fact there's a lot of people that dropped Yu-Gi-Oh! After Vrains because they just didn't want to watch the Rush shows. So there are certainly a lot of people that if they came back to watch me, if I popped up in their feed, it's probably been like 8 years. Yeah, 7-8 years. Crazy to think. Kenny's got me beat here.
I sure do. I'm so antsy. I'm just clicking buttons here. I didn't mean to set everybody's attack to 0, but that doesn't matter. We're going to make ourselves the dragon that devours the dogma by using Fallen of Albaz's effect and fusing off Dylan's monsters.
I stopped watching when Yu-Gi-Oh! Went Egyptian style and Mystic Power started becoming a thing. You mean the very first episode? That happens in the very first episode. Oh, I mean that one got me. That's a funny one. All right, yeah, good job, Kenny.
I didn't know I crushed his spirit before my turn even came, but in the end phase of his turn, I'm going to grab a lot of cards to my hand, and on my turn, I'm just going to swing for a whole bunch of damage. And now, I can just swing with 2 monsters, I'm realizing. I'll swing with my light one for 4,500. Then I'll swing with my dark monster for 35.
Kenny's victory in all its glory. Good game, Kenny. Good game, Kenny.
Good game indeed, and happy almost 10 years, Dill.